Oh, boy. Quit, boy. Why are you messing with that? Why is you messing with that now? Why are you messing? Nah, bro. Hey, you good, bro? Hey, I can't let you buy one. You already got everything you need. You don't need nothing from me. You don't need nothing from me. Yes, sir. You already got everything. You don't bread them. For what I heard, you got everything. And I heard, what you've been saying is he's supposed to be, I'll never create that again. That's a lie. Well, I got you on here. That's definitely a lie. And everything that dog don't touch, everything been good. Good percentages. Ain't nothing funny. Hey, that's the truth. It's the truth. And I still got siblings off of him. Big Mama, Light. I got a dog named Onyx, sibling, brother. So I'm glad you came on here too, because I was gonna say something about it anyway. I'm glad you came on here. I said everything don't create it. This dog right here is bred just like Peanut, bred just like Grizzly. Just different. The Little Mate sisters, JoJo and Brittany, same stuff. I was like, bro, I already know what I'm doing. I said, but I'm happy that y'all got something good up that way. For real. What's up? What's up, Sean? What's going on, bro? And I forgot about his dog. Tell him about your dog, Sean. You got down there, female, sunshine, hot as fresh grease down there, mother. Hot. Man, come on, bro. Y'all playing. Man, we the mecca of this stuff, man. Like I say, I got into a good family of dogs, know how to breed it, know what it go good with, all that. It don't matter if his mom gone. What that got to do with anything? It's in there. As long as the dogs ain't bred out. Them dogs, all them dogs, your dog, Big Mama Like, still got 50% in there. And I got another sibling that I bred before Grizzly them. My brother got 2 dogs, and I sent one to New York. See, that's the information that you don't know about. But so don't speak on nothing that you don't know, bro. That's what I'm saying. You don't know. I can keep Brittany alive in the pedigree just by half brother, half sister. I mean, there's just so many ways I can do it. So I told him Sunshine Ready, and that's Grizzly Little Mate's sister. I said, but he gonna say Grizzly was the best thing, man. That whole litter was fire. And Grizzly wasn't even the best one out of there. It was a black brindle. He was the one messing everybody up, being rough with everybody. Man, wrecking all of them. But he ended up, yard accident. So nah, you ain't got the best stuff, bro. Why I'm mad for? I don't gotta be mad, bro. See, that's what y'all tripping off of. Why I'm mad? Let's be honest. How did you get the dog? You got the dog sent up there for little or nothing. You got the dog sent up there a little or nothing, G. So really, it ain't yours. It's supposed to be your boys. If you want to get on here talking, trash, come on, let's be realistic. Grizzly is not the best thing I don't produce. That whole litter was good. I got a dog that's near a litter mate brother that's near me right now. That's probably 20 minutes away. I got another litter mate brother that's near me, probably less than an hour away. That's really good that you ain't even seen. So you can't speak on that. You definitely can't speak on that. Nah, I ain't did nothing to you either. You just tried to talk a little stuff, man. That's all it was. Something that you really don't know nothing about, bro. Like I said, man, he ain't the best thing I done created. I got a dog named out of my dog Obsidian and Sky. That first litter was good. I got a dog named Oz, his half brother, Kane, the one Ox, the one I sent up there to your boy Dom. So he creating a lot of good dogs. This is litter right here. They just bred different. Yeah, it do matter. You didn't pay nothing to get him. You definitely didn't pay nothing to get him. But like I say, man, we ain't gonna get on here. I try to keep it professional, number one, and I try to keep it, quit, boy, quit. messing with them puppies, man. I try to keep it professional always. Yeah, but I said, but if he the best thing that I created, why you coming back to me then and want some more stuff? That ain't making no sense. And then you telling me I'm mad. Why I gotta be mad for? I know what I'm creating. I know what them guys that left to talk to me when they passed away. I know the recipe. I know what goes good with this. You don't. You don't know what good go with it. I do. I know what goes good with it. About everything that go good with this stuff when you cross it out with it. So all right, okay, all right, I got you. I got you. Say no more, bro. Say no more. Like I said, man, it ain't that definitely ain't. I'm like I said, word on the street, you saying that's the best dog I done created. Now I never create that again. How I can't create it again? I got Big Mama like all that stuff. I got littermate sisters off of that dog. I don't need Brittany, and I got the littermate sister, and I still got the Brittany's littermate brother, and I got a man. I ain't even gonna talk about it, man. You know. What's up, man? How you doing? Well, I'm mad for, bro. I ain't gotta get mad for. I don't gotta get mad. I ain't gotta get mad. I just hope y'all do the best with him. You know what I'm saying? And then he stand out like he's supposed to, like his daddy. You know what I'm saying? That's it. I ain't mad. What I'm mad for? Definitely not mad. Never was mad when all that stuff went down. Never was. I'm always playing chess, my nigga. Always playing chess. I don't gotta be mad for, cause I know what I got. I know what we doing. I know we good, what's crossing out, everything. Everything. I got more plans that's gonna come. More plans, great plans that crossing out with some good stuff. That's gonna make that's gonna further this strand of dogs. Okay, I got you. I got you. see that's your problem right there. You think everything is a joke. That's your problem. But I ain't mad. Definitely not mad. Quit, boy. Stop. Uh, definitely not mad. Yeah, hey, look, bro, I swear to God, I salute that. But I already told him before I sent the dog up there, I knew what I was sending him. He asked me why would I send him up there. I said, because the world gotta see what I got. So I already knew what I sent them. I wasn't tripping. I wasn't mad. I definitely wasn't mad. I'm happy for everything that Grizzly does. It's just a good representation of what I don't created. So, but like I say, he ain't the best. I got a dog right now. My partner got Oz, his half brother. I bred just like these dogs right here out of my dog Obsidian and Sky. Fire, straight fire, straight fire. He a little bit taller than Grizzly. Straight fire. His name Oz. Nah, ain't no joke, bro. Like I said, I'm for real. You ain't never seen no G like this. Like I say, y'all the ones a joke. But I still, what the craziest thing about it, I still got love for y'all. That's the thing. I don't get mad, bro. Cause when you do stuff like that, it just gives me fuel, bro, to be better. That's all it does. Like I said, it's good that, it took somebody from North Carolina, a dog from North Carolina to go all the way up there and then represent like that. It's good. It ain't no problem. Y'all the one made you the one made it the problem. You the one made the problem. I didn't. I ain't never make it no problem. You know, like I say, but don't speak on our name saying that's the best thing and you don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? There's plenty of good, man. There's so many combinations that's good off Obsidian. And you ain't even seen the rest. I got another more combinations than that. Ben 10, another a dog I ain't even put out there yet. So plenty of them, plenty good dogs. Hey, I got you. Well, like I say, I got 3 females out of this, man, that I'm gonna get rid of. Yep. That's all they want to do is bite pants leg. But like I say, bro, I love you, man. Just keep trying to do what you do. Hopefully that dog, proceed what you want to do, and y'all goals and y'all dreams and everything like that. I ain't mad. Like I say, at the end of the day, they'll see where it came from. They'll see where it represents from. Either way, it don't even matter. Hey, what's up, Noah? How you doing? How you doing? It's cold out here, though. God damn. that's good. That's good, man. Yeah, that's your opinion, but that ain't the truth, though, bro. He ain't the best that I don't created. Like I told you, he wasn't even the best in the litter. It was a black brindle that was the best. He wasn't. He was one of the best. The whole litter was good. Actually, I still, like I said, I got his litter mate sisters right now in my yard, and I got litter mate brothers that's close to me that that's very prominent that I can go back to and breed to. So, like I say, I'm just happy he getting exposure. Hey, he getting exploitation. I mean exploitation. What he need to get? Exploitation. That's what I meant to say. He getting it. So hey, and like I said, you breeding him. Hopefully he keep breeding good for you and the best to you, my man. Hey, and my man, does best to you. But yeah, what's going on, Noah? What's going on? What's up, girl? What's up, girl? Get out of there. Why are you in there, girl? Why are you in there? Got up in this reality. Like I said, man, everything their sire don't hit, man. He don't daggone bread good. Like I said, I know the sauce to it. Like I said, I ain't gonna lose nothing. It's only gonna get better. Got this female for sale right here. We got the let's see, that black brindle at here. But what's going on, Noah? You doing all right, brother? What's up with you? But much love, man. I ain't tripping. Like I said, at the end of the day, I know what I created when I bred it. And then craziest part about it, when I put them dogs together, it was, that half brother, half sister. It was a good thing on the bottom, and then they were like second cousin on the top with Grizzly and all them. And that's why I did it with this dog right here, Peanut. He's bred the same way as Grizzly, bred the same way. And them males that came out of that right now, I got two close to me, two gentlemen. They got them. They loving it. They loving the dogs. So, but yeah, man. Yeah. Yep. But like I say, a couple of these dogs, like I think is this a female? I'm trying to see. This one of these going back to a third buyer. They bought in for two. They bought in for two dogs from me. Then I'm gonna get them one for buying two from me. They really like what they bought. I'm gonna give back, and then I think two males out of this litter going back to Wisconsin. So, bro, it ain't got nothing to do with no feelings, bro. Y'all. One thing about y'all love trying to play checkers and don't know how to play chess. That's all it is. It ain't about being in no feelings. What I'm being in my feelings for? I ain't been in my feelings. Like I said, I don't need Grizzly back. I don't need nothing off Grizzly what he don't crossed out with to make whatever he got. Like I got my own combinations. I don't need to do nothing. I ain't in my feelings. What I'm in my feelings about? For what? I know what I'm creating. So why I'm in my feelings for? Well, rather if you want it or not, bro. Hey, like I said, I just the way y'all move a little different. We don't move like how y'all move up there, man. Y'all be on some foolery. We don't move like that. Like I said, man. But it's all love over here, man. I ain't tripping. Like I said, at the end of the day, I know what I'm making, and we gonna continue to make. So at the end of the day, you saying he one of the best dogs? I never make that again. That's real bogus, my nigga. That's real bogus. That's real bogus. Yeah, man, you good, man. I ain't tripping about it, man. Hey, it is what it is. Some people, they think they really know a lot of stuff. How they know about your stuff, but you don't create it. Like I said, stop, boy. Uh, like I say, this bloodline, what I created with the Lonzo Green with the Arbolio, it's a 7-year-old bloodline coming up in about, I think it's April the 21st when I had delivered my first litter with Lackey's Brett and my dog Sinclair's Jade. So like I say, I know the recipe. I know what's going on. We just gonna get better. Hey, hey, well that's fine. Hey, I'm happy for you. Hey, I'm happy for you. Hey, keep getting them then. Like I said, man, it ain't no love lost or nothing, man. Like I said, it ain't no hating, it ain't no feelings. What I'm gonna get in my feelings for? It's just this real gentleman stuff right here. I ain't gotta get in my feelings. If we were face to face now, I'd tell you how I felt right there. But like I said, you too far away for me to tell you. So I ain't in my feelings. I ain't got nothing to be in my feelings about, bro. Ain't got nothing about old. I said they definitely ain't got nothing about being old. It's just real, recognized real, my G. We don't do things like y'all do it up that way. You know what I'm saying? We don't move how y'all move. Y'all scheme too much. That's all it is. Like I said, everything about the backstory. Stop, boy. Like I said, really, in all reality and actuality, the dog don't even supposed to be in your hands, but you got him anyway. So let's be real. It don't matter what I'm mad for about it. I'm just happy he's doing good. Cause like I say, if you think about it, just think about this young fella. If the dog wasn't doing good, like I say, y'all talk trash about the dog. Y'all will be ready to say, man, the dog ain't this or yo, the dog ain't that. You know, da, 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 da. Man, how it's gonna be handed down to me, bro? And I created it before you even start having your own blood. so, so what I'm saying is, man, you know, like I said, I'm glad you came on here. I'm glad you did, because like I said, I want to talk to you anyway. You know, like I said, you talking like that was the best thing. That's not the best thing. Grizzly is not the best thing. His whole litter, again, all 8 was exceptional. So, but I'm happy y'all got him. Yep, I'm happy y'all got him. Man, get out of here, man. You tripping. You wouldn't take nothing, man. You'll get your head busted. That's what'll happen. Get your head slapped, busted open. Busted right open. For real. Get your head busted right open. You know, but like I say, much love to you, man, cause I ain't one of them internet boys. I don't talk over the phone going back and forth for no reason. I don't do all that talking, you know. Yeah, see, that's your problem. You think stuff funny. You ain't been busted in the mouth. Down here, like I said, we do a little things a little different. I don't care nothing about that crip or wherever. It ain't where you from, it's where you at, G. But like I say, man, we ain't on here to talk about nothing. I just want to make sure you knew that Grizzly's not the best thing. He's not the best thing that I don't created. Actually, it was a lot of before Grizzly even got created. Just how I knew. I'm gonna tell you a little backstory. Educate you a little bit. When I got Obsidian back, actually he was the only one that lived, his father, his sire. He the only one that lived out of the litter of 8. Because I think all of them had coccidia. And so I sold the dog to a lady. So they kept the dog till he was probably about like a year, a year and a half. So I got the dog back because he started messing up stuff, and then her and her boyfriend, they had broke up. So luckily I was able to get the dog back. So when I got him back, I had my other female, which her name was Jules, and I was gonna breed her to, what's the dog name? I was gonna breed my homeboy guy. His name's Spook, and he actually he came off of what Spook come off of my dog's Alex the Great, which is Alex the Great is their grandfather, and my dog's Jay's. So I was gonna breed her, but then I was like, nah, fuck it. I ain't even gonna breed the dog. And then uh uh and then so I got him, and then he ended up breaking loose off the chain or whatever. And he bred his own self to his cousin. So and then that's how I knew the dog. So I had to see for myself what the dog really creating like he, was creating. But the way I bred him, I knew he was gonna create like the way I bred him. So, but man, like I said, bro, I ain't tripping. Nah, I ain't worrying about him, man. Hey, he need to be explained because he always talking behind the scenes. So I gotta explain to him. But it ain't no love lost over here, bro. I ain't tripping. I just wanted to make sure he know what's going on because he putting a bad narrative on things and don't know what he got to do. So I'm gonna speak up on it. I'm gonna start letting folk talk. A lot of stuff. You brush it off. Because like I say, I'm a mature guy. Try to keep it professional, but all in all, man, stuff just got to be spoke about. You know what I'm saying? And ain't nothing against him. So hey, I ain't tripping. Like I said, at the end of the day, I know what I created, and I know I can keep creating. Like I say, but then he turn around and try to, use this psychological thing. Like, bro, I know how to play chess. Then you saying that's the best thing I don't created, but then you talking about can I buy a puppy? Fuck no, you ain't getting shit, nigga. I love you, but you ain't getting nothing. All that stuff you don't ran off at your mouth, and man, you'll never get nothing from here, never. So that's just how that's gonna be. Let's make that clear. So you'll never get nothing of this, never. And it won't be for me. It'll be for somebody else. Definitely won't be for me. All right, bro. That's all right. We're gonna keep it there. Just like what you just said. Now you said, bro, dead homies, I don't say shit about you. It's people that got good dogs, bro. I ain't got shit bad to say about you, bro. It's just funny. Okay. We're gonna keep it like that, Ricky. All right. Much love over here from big homie. You saying I'm in my feelings. Never in my feelings, bro. We don't move like that in our feelings. We just try to be truthful about things. You know what I'm saying? We try to stand on truth. We don't hide behind the scenery. But like I said, you got a good dog. I knew it when I sent that dog up there. I showed him videos. I showed your boy what the dog gonna be good because he asked me, say, why would you send that dog up there to me? I said, nah, because I need for the world to see. And plus, I wanted to go across the world. Like I say, these cats that I deal with down here, they don't wanna invest in. They always saying, oh, the price is too much. Then when I send it somewhere else, the dog start having success. Oh man, you didn't. Nah, I ain't want to hear that. So like I say, my biggest people that I deal with is out of towners. So there's much love over here, bro. Like I said, no love lost. Man, it ain't even gotta come to that, bro. Like I said, man, he see the energy, bro. But like I said, I ain't mad. I know what I creating. Like I say, this dog right here, he about to. Oh, I'm from North Carolina, bro. I'm from North Carolina. Yep, from North Carolina. Like this dog right here, bred just like Grizzly. This Grizzly litter mate sister. I mean not sister, but mom. Grizzly litter mate mom and his mom, they got the same litter mate. They are the same litter mate. JoJo, and he come off Jodo and Obsidian, and Grizzly come off Obsidian and Brittany. So that's same stuff, man. Same sisters. And I said, and the sister that came off Brittany, she even just for that whole litter. See, it was another whole litter that I did out of that came out of Brittany, JoJo, Ace. All them dogs are rough. I'm talking about rough. They was rough. So when I put them two together, I told him he don't know. That's what I was telling him. That's what I tell him, man. That's what I tell him, man. I said, I can procreate that all over again. I said, you got a dog that we supposed to be doing the breeding with, Sean. Like I say, man, I ain't tripping about that. I'm just happy the dog is being successful and doing what it's supposed to be, a good representation of what I created. And like I said, it's more to come. Definitely more to come. Look at him. He in there playing with them. Oh, he just loved it. And see, that dog right there, this dog was supposed to go to somebody else, but we ended up keeping him. And he was a run out of everybody. We just kept him. We just said, bump it. Guy didn't want to. So, well, like I said, bro, I ain't tripping, bro. It's much love. Look, promise you, it's much love. Look, hey, look. Like I said, I ain't got nothing. I'm gonna keep progressing. I'm gonna keep going up, bro. And I ain't gonna worry about. See, and everybody be talking junk about me, it just gives me fuel to be better. That's all it is, bro. I ain't even gonna trip. You know what I'm saying? Look, I'm always in the lab doing stuff. Like I say, this bloodline is like 7 years old. I ain't even at my decade yet, and it, man, 3 years. So I'm gonna take that out of that. The next 3 years, I'm gonna see what my ratings is and see what I've been producing, quality wise. It's just gonna get better. That's what we producing. So, hey, what's up, boy? Look at him. He look just like, you know what I'm saying? Look at him. He look just like Grizzly. They about what are they about 7 months right now? Like I said, man. But like I said, man, I ain't tripping, man. It's just all love, bro. Like I said, when I sent that dog up there, your brother, I knew what I was sending. Even the other dog he had that was bred like these dogs out of their first litter, Obsidian Sky Ox. He was good. I told him. I knew what I had created. But like I said, man, it's all love, man. It's definitely all love. You know, like I said, keep doing what you're doing with him. I hope you know he can, be better as Jeep. That's what I hope. That's what I hope. So, like I said, and let's break down the bloodline for him anyway, so I can break down his other halves. The only thing is the Lonzo Green with Eli Bolio, the pure Lonzo Greenback. Eli Bolio say he's bred on his Grizzlies mother. Grizzlies dad, which is Lackish Britt. He's the old Eli Kobe with the Metlin's outlaw Lonzo. Then they throw quit, boy, quit. Then they go down to the Budweiser Crusher, Tombstone Bolio, Old Family Red Nose, and Champions Red Ross. Then they turn around and bred that Ocean Jet with Carver, Eli Bolio, and then they put Jeep on the bottom. And then, see, a lot of that stuff is my old stuff is just basically off of Eli Kobe stuff crossed out with different crosses. Then it goes down to Lackey's Honey. It's all in the pedigree, so I'm breaking the pedigree down for y'all. Lackey's Honey is a Bull Hills Red Bullet bred with Zebo, Eli Jr., Bolio, and then it goes down to Mountsman Bandit. I'm not Mountsman Bandit, I'm sorry. Then it goes down to Man of Steel. The Man of Steel basically some old Kobe, Old Family Red Nose. Then they went down to the Hammond stuff, the Rufus Hammond stuff, which is the Harris tie, and then all that stuff goes to the Plumber's Alligator. So, like I said, it seemed like it's jumping around a bunch of dogs, but core base is basically the Eli Kobe stuff. So, and it's got Klaus down up in there too, just as well. Some Klaus coming from the Creed stuff, but some good stuff. I feel you, bro. Like I said, man, I feel you, bro. Like I said, I don't know what's going on. See, a lot of conversations being said behind the scenery, so you don't know what people's intentions is. And then when something happen, then it's just one of them things where people say certain things and do it and have another agenda. So, like I said, I ain't fooling with nobody that's doing that. I ain't got no kind of time for that, man. Cause, like I said, I don't move like that. I ain't gonna move like that, man. We trying to serve a purpose for our dogs to be in good hands. Quit, boy. Quit mess with them puppies, man. Keep. So, but yeah, Sean, man, I'm glad, man, you don't let the dog go out of heat, man. We were supposed to breed her. So like I said, we were supposed to breed her. See, like I said, I got 3/4 of that obsidian come back. We supposed to do that breeding. So that's another thing. That's another Grizzly 2.0 if we do that. So like I said, it ain't gonna be hard to get that back. Never be hard. Never. Like I say, man, I put time, effort, and blood, sweat, and tears into this. I know what I'm doing. So, dang, man, yeah, I gotta get my stuff fixed. I feel you, bro. Like I say, I ain't mad at you. Hey, like I say, man, bro, I wish the best to you with Grizzly. I want you to, at the end of the day, the way he bred, he come off a good hellified line of dogs. So they got mouth, they got good wind, they got good hide. Man, I'm telling you, bro. Like I said, hey, I'm happy for you. I ain't mad. Like I said, when I sent that dog up there, I knew what I was sending when I sent the dog. And like I said, I send them at the bottom end. I ain't got no male pups, man. Like I said, I just got females out of these right here. Just females. I ain't got no males. All the males, we kept a little male out of this. And then two other males, they getting sent to Wisconsin. So, like I said, my man's, he coming all the way from, 13 hours to come and get another dog. This is his third dog. He don't bite out for me. But the good thing I do, whenever you invest in me, I invest back into you. When his males get big enough and, we going to breed back to them males. So, he bought a male out of the last litter, out of the second litter. So we're gonna do that. Hey, that's what's up. And I told Dom, I'm good with that. I told Patty called me. Look, hey, send that paperwork. Hey, send that paperwork. So yeah, man, I'm happy. Like I said, man, What's up, Maylay? What's up, boy? How you doing, man? What's going on, man? I need to get back on your page and look around a little bit, man, and check you out a little bit. I know everybody, you know, the first of the year, everybody trying to do their own thing and they trying to focus on everything. So I got to get back on there and show some love, man. We ain't on here talking, but we got like 3 females that need to be gone. Come on, come on. This one right here. Let's see. This one gone right here. Let me see where she at. She back there. I can't even see her. This little female right here. I'm gonna get to my homeboy that I got that macho bear stuff with my stuff. We traded out a pup. I told him I'd give him a pup back for that, but give him that. She, probably about a 20-pound dog when she get full grown, but gonna be fast, real fast mouth. Shit. Yeah, bro. Yep. Boom, boom. Hey, boy. Hey, boy. Hey, girl. What's up? I'm about to put y'all back up. This one right here. Good. This black one right here. All black female. What's up, girl? She got brindle in a little brindle speck. Yeah, that one. Quick, boy. You already ready to come. See, that's why I say these dogs, man. And the one thing about these dogs, too, man. That's why I tell people, even when you get in the family of dogs, right, this Lonzo Greenwood, Eli Bolio, get into the pure stage of it. They can take heavy inbred off both lines, Sinclair and Slim Jim. But also, if they're not physically attracted to doing anything, they will be very reproductively. I had 2 males that I got from my man's. He busted his teeth up. His name was Frankie Knuckles. He was off of Mission November and what's the dog's name? Hudson Maria. So Hudson Maria was basically a 50-50 cross between 2 of the lions, Sinclair and Slim Jim, and then they bred Mr. November back into it. So they were basically breeding like a cousin. But I had him, man, good producing dog, and then the dog out of that macho bear stuff that we got that crossed into that stuff. The dog name was Sinclair's Red Rangers, which is what is the dog name I just said? Frankie Knuckles' brother, another good producing dog. Wasn't physically attracted to nothing, but man, could produce it. These dogs, that's why I like these family dogs. They produce better than themselves. So, but yeah, man, it's cold out here. I'm gonna have to get on off here, but I hope y'all be safe out there, man, and make sure y'all, have everything what y'all need in the house, and But like I say, man, we gonna go to the top, man. They don't have their second shot, man. They need there'll be 8 months, not 8 months. Damn, I'm mind. There'll be 8 weeks and about less than 10 days. So I'm gonna get him another shot, man. So yeah, I'm gonna get him another shot. Nah, bro, we I told you we can't do no business, bro. Like I say, I love you, but we can't do no business. I said, number one, and I'm gonna explain this to you while we on live. You know, you like I said, you started off wrong and all that. You know that running off at the mouth and saying this, that, and the third, and all this, and bro, I can't. It'll be unlawful. Stop, boy. I said it'll be unlawful for me to sell your dog, and I said if I do sell your dog, I'm going against my own, spirit. If I sell your dog, so like I said, man, just make the best out of Grizzly. Shit, you know what I'm saying? I can't sell you no more. Like I said, just too much shit went behind the scenery when all that stuff was going on. So, like I said, it's just all love, and I wish the best to you. And like I said, for real, like I said, you laughing, but the funniest thing about it, though, like I said, you saying, he was the best thing, but then you still want to buy something. That's funny to me. You know what I'm saying? So that's telling me you want to come back and get something else. So, but it's all love. Like I said, man, topic ain't for you. You just jumped on here, so I thought maybe I addressed it like grown men. So that's what it was. But I'm gonna get off here. Cause like I said, but the thing of it is, why I'm gonna do a breeding like I said, behind the scenes, me and your brother, we talked. He was trying to get the dog back. The dog supposedly supposed to went back to him, so, right? Am I correct? But some reason the dog hasn't got to him yet, and this has been months ago, so I don't know what's going on. And really, I don't care what's going on, really, because that's y'all thing. I really don't even care. I'm just happy that he's doing what he's supposed to do. So you never said the dog wasn't supposed to come back. Well, somebody lying then if the dog, you never said the dog wasn't supposed to go back to Dom. so, so the dog was supposed to, hey, you supposed to did your breeding or so what, whatever happened, and then the dog was supposed to come back to him.
Much more classic, much more primitive.
Yes, but my favorite subject is music. Music isn't made here. See,
I made a drawing of us too.
this first school day is a disaster. Teachers are incredibly boring.